Hello guys and welcome. Welcome to this Twitch part of our Monday stream. I'm just gonna turn the music down for you guys. We never had music before, so do tell me what you think, how it sounds. I'm just gonna find something nice for you. So how are you all? Sorry. So, how are you all? Hi. So, I was streaming on Facebook before lunch, and now we are here on Twitch. So, welcome to our afternoon this Monday, our first day in the special streaming week. I was ill Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna. I see you can't really see. Uh, there we go. Maybe. Sorry. Okay. So, I was ill last week, and so I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather. So we'll see how it goes, but we'll see. So hi guys, how are you feeling? Can you hear the music at all? Can you hear me? I just realized. Can you hear me? Yeah, okay. It should be on. So hi guys. So, yes, because I was ill last week, I decided to have a special streaming week this week, where we hopefully, well, the plan is to be here with you guys every day of the week, but we'll see what happens. Just hang on a minute. Okay, so my moderator is saying there's no music. What happens if I do like this? Can you hear the music then? Is that better? Okay. Is it too loud or too low? How is it? Is it okay? Okay, great. So, as I said, welcome. The plan is to be streaming all week, but we'll see how it goes because I'm still feeling a little bit ill. We'll see what happens. But you guys, welcome. Like I said, I streamed on Facebook before this morning, and we'll see how we feel going forward. If we are, the plan was originally to move more and more into Twitch, over to Twitch, but I do like the interaction we have on Facebook as well. So you guys, down below, this is all new. Down below, we got all the information that you need to follow us, to see how to get a consultation, or how to follow us on Facebook if you feel like it. And also, I have created a content library for us on YouTube. Where all of these videos and all that we do will be stored, so we can sorry, the music is a little bit loud for me. I'm just gonna tune it down a bit. So sorry. The software that I was using once again didn't really want to play with me. No, okay, yeah, will do. So yes, so you can see all that we do and catch up on past streams. Whether you don't feel comfortable joining live, or if you feel you simply just missed it because of reasons of your own, because of the resolution, maybe. I think that the resolution has been fixed now. I'm not sure, because I think that you could actually decide for yourself which resolution you would like to watch the live stream in now, but I am not sure. Before, because we were such a new, and because we are such a new community, it was set. Well, it was set. It was a set resolution, and so therefore many people, me included, didn't really know how to couldn't really join because of the internet connection. But now maybe that is fixed. We'll see how we move forward. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna check some things, how it all is going, if we are all if all is good. I do apologize. I am a little bit tired today. As I said, I've been streaming all morning on Facebook, and then I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather. So, like I said, we'll see. But I do enjoy being here with you guys. So, welcome, welcome. Hello, hi, Bumper Ducky. Oh, that just made my day. Hi, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Are you well? There is such a heat wave going through Europe now, isn't it? It is such a heat wave. I hope you are all well. I was outside. I was outside because I streamed before on Facebook before lunch, and then in the break, in the lunch break, I was outside, and I came a woman running to running. I saw my moderator welcoming you. Welcome. It's lovely to see you again. Welcome back. I saw a woman running past, and I went like, "That's gotta be real hot, like warm." To do. And also before that, when I went on break before, there wasn't such a long break, but a small break this morning. There were people playing tennis and racquetball. Now, ooh, it looks real hot, but pretty fun, surely. So, how are you today? Are you doing okay? I think I'll change the music just for a little. I found the music library. Atrocious, yeah. Hi, welcome. Oh, great. I'm happy to hear. So, you guys, this morning, because I said you did no, I gave you a notification of me being in last week, so there were no streaming. So this week, I have decided to do a streaming week. This is why we are here on Monday. But because I'm still feel a little bit ill, we'll see how it goes. But the plan is to be here every day, on mornings on Facebook, and in the afternoons here GMT +2 on Twitch. So if you feel like following us on Facebook and find us there for the morning streams, all the information that you need is down below. It is also updated information. No, I know. Thank you, Bumpatucky. I will try not to push myself too hard. I know. I listened to my guides. They asked me to take an early break onto the lunch, so I followed them, and I'm happy I did. And now I'm here, so thank you, and thank you for being here. Thank you for respecting me as a human being, because it is all I am. So thank you. So yes, as I was saying, oh, sorry, I have a notification. I'm just gonna. Okay. I just got a notification from my moderator that the resolution is not fixed anymore, or it is fixed, in that you can choose what resolution you wish to follow the stream on, depending on your preference. So that is really good. I'm happy for that. So that means we are now a community, official community here on Twitch. Oh, I'm so happy for that. And I'm so happy for you guys joining me. Like I said this morning, week before, as you probably remember if you were here, I know Babadoki was, my guides were a little bit, they showed a little bit tough love. And so, because I wanted to specifically, you know, to give a message specific to a person asking for it in the chat, asking for a reading, asking for a message, and I would like to direct it in a direct way to the person who asked. But my guide said that it shouldn't be working in that way. But this morning they started to work with me like that again, so we'll see what happens. But I do feel, yes, today it seems my guides wish me to work in a way that you are in direct interaction with me, meaning if you feel comfortable, if you have any question for an energy reading or just want to chat with me, discuss things, just being here with me, whatever you feel like, put it in chat and let's enjoy our afternoon together. So I was a little bit, you know, it was a surprise that I was able to work in that way this morning, and it was a wonderful stream. So we will see how this will go on going forward, but if you feel like it, you are very welcome to join in the morning streams as well. And it is on Facebook because of the vast community that we have there, and you can find it in the link below. There are different pictures, and some of them are links and some of them are simply information, but everything that you need to find, you can find there. We got all new library for content on YouTube. We are working on new websites for our company and for the international part of our company, and it is just so much fun, and I love being able to evolve this together with you. I feel privileged, so thank you so much. So yes, let's just be here together and let's enjoy your afternoon, shall we? So if you feel like interacting with me, do so. Do so, Bumpataki. I will be here until 4 p.m. ish, 4:30. We'll see. And as a reference, it is 12 p.m. here now. So, but we'll see, depending on how I feel and how we are. But I will be back someday this week, and probably, hopefully, tomorrow already. And as I said, all the way towards 4 or 4:30 p.m. We'll see. Yes. Have a lovely day. Take care. Do so. I love having you with me. I love having you here, and I love the support that you are channeling me. So thank you so much. It is a difficult thing, you know, moving from working one way to another. So it helps a lot, the support that you guys are giving me and the love. So thank you. So yes. I don't know what music I found. I was, like I said, I was trying to find some comfortable or some cozy, warm, fussy music for us to enjoy. And so my fiance found, it was not easy to find what you can share on stream, but so my fiance found YouTube had a library for royalty-free music that you can use with no regulation, really. Oh, some, but we found some that was completely free. It should be, but if you know someone who says that it is not, obviously do share it with us. We wish to do the right thing for everyone. I just take a sip of water. So yes, I just see I have some new notifications. No, okay. It's a little bit confusing because they are saying I got this window where I have notifications from my moderators, and it says that I've gotten, although I've already read them. So we'll see how it goes. Okay. So as we know since before, I'm sorry I'm shifting so much. I just wish this to be a little bit more like that. As I've said before, and as you guys know, oh yes, a new thing. I said this on Facebook before, but it is very important, so I think I'll share this with you as well. The chat, the mod board in the chat or Streamlabs should put this out sometime, but I feel it is important to share with you. So when I channel, I usually do these in first person. So when I say I or me, it usually refers to the person that I channel, the energy that I channel, rather to me specifically, me personally. It can be a bit confusing, and I do understand this because sometimes I do. So I channel and I go, okay, I, as in the energy, the feeling, the situation that I feel, is one thing. That is what I feel like this. And then I can take a third person perspective and go, well, and I recognize this as in from my perspective. So I understand that this can be a little bit confusing, but it is the way that I channel, and it is the way that it has been given to me to channel most of the time, I should say. And so I feel it is important for me to be able to work in the way that is comfortable for me. Um, and you guys will learn this as we go along, as this community evolve, and as we are here, just being us. So, but it is important, and there should be a command for this. If you would like to know anything about the stream that you can't find any information of, check !help. I think it is, and you will get a list of the commands that you can ask the chat to tell you. There is who I am, about this that I channel, and how you can reach us in social media and so forth. Now welcome to the stream. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I have not updated because we changed emails just now. So the best way of finding all the information on where we are, how to find us, what we do, who we are, how to get a consultation, all of this is to check the links and the information down below. It is the easiest way because it's all that you need to know here on the international part of our company. Oh, thank you. If you check Shrekroll, Srekroll, sorry, Srekroll. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. If you put exclamation mark who, you will get the description of who I am and what I do. And if you want to see all the commands, yes, there it is. Thank you, my moderator was on it. So yes, so as you can see, I am an intuitive counselor, so I work with telepathy, with intuition, with astral communication, as I call it, which is connects to the spirits, to people who have passed away, and to people who, well, in telepathy, who people are still here, who wishes to send a message also. I work with mind, soul, body, depending on what the client needs, and I use the guides to help me depending on who you are. So that is what I do. If you would like to see past streams or informational videos that I put up or anything, you find everything down below. I've created a content library on YouTube, so check it out if you feel like it, to learn more about what we do. Oh, tarot. I used to read tarot, or I started out with it, I should say. But as I work today as our company or our method that we use, that we have developed, it is outside the tarot world, so to say. But I do have a deck of cards, but I do not use them. I'm trying to get back into it because I am fascinated with them, but I do not use them as of now. What I do, however, is that I can channel. My guides want me because, okay, let me put it like this, because you are new here and welcome. I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy to see you. I usually work face to face with my clients, and this format, this being here on Twitch and the digital sphere, is very new for me. So I didn't really know how this is the second stream we have here on Twitch. So I didn't really know how my guides wanted me to work. And today it seems if you ask me, or if you would like a reading, if that is what you mean, I'll see if there is any information coming through. And if there is, then I'll transmit it to you. If it's not, maybe it'll come at a later stage. Maybe it will reach us somehow, but not at the moment. We'll see. If you would like a private session with me, I do use Skype, yes. You can buy a consultation, you could book a consultation. You can book a full consultation, it is 1.5 hours, just you and me. via video or non-video call. If you would like this, it is €75, and you find the email address to send us your request down below. Or you could donate a amount of your preference, and I will get back to you with a short reading, anything from €1 and up. And it will be a session just you and me, then either via chat, private chat, Messenger also, or Skype, or via video or non-video call, depending on how the situation feels and how we feel in it. I understand. First, ask if first time free. I would love giving all my consultations for free, and if I get a message that I would like to give to you, or that is to be transmitted to you on stream, I will do so. But if you would like to sit and be sure that I will work with you and your energy, I do suggest that you book a consultation, but as I said, it could be €1 and up. And you'll find the link for the donation down below. Include your email and I will get back to you with a private session. €1 and up is all that it takes, okay? And if I get any messages here now on stream, I will give them to you. I'm looking at your name now to see if I have any. I'm just gonna take a sip of water. Okay. I am feeling an energy of a person who is a little bit younger and who is just in this, or not just in this, but going from school and moving upwards towards adulthood, or how you could say. Not that it is not in the age range of being an adult, or not being an adult, sorry, but being an adult, but still trying to figure out how to manage the threads, if you know what I mean. I got this feeling, you know, of managing the threads of what is to be in our life. I feel like I am in an English-speaking country, meaning could be, I'm not too sure where I am at, but I know where I'm at in life. So I am so I feel like I am trying to understand how I'm gonna keep, you know, how to understand how to do life, really, you know, how to express yourself in life and what to do. You know, it feels a lot of confusion, which many of us have, in what do I do now? Well, what do I do? What is to be my path in life, you know? And also it feels like, well, you know, I'm up for almost I'm up for most things, you know, but not, I still feel it can be a little bit boring, you know. I see this, just an example, I see this of a dry cleaner, right? Oh, that job is okay, I could be up for it if I could make some fun with it, you know, if I can make it into my own thing. But I don't really know, you know, I wanna, maybe creating a company seems like a big, you know, it seems like a big thing, you know, it seems like work. It seems like work. I wish I could, you know, find my way through life, not on my sofa, because I like being out there, you know, I like meeting people. I definitely enjoy spending time with people, but I would like it if I could be a little bit, you know, if I don't have to do that much work to come forth, you know, in life. But I'm so, you know, curious in life, but I don't really know where it's gonna get me, and I feel like time is a little bit of a struggle. I feel I am in America, or at least an English-speaking country. I do feel like it. It is very hot though. I don't know how it is in America right now. So, is this anything that you, as Rekro, can resonate with, or is it another energy? Because I feel like if I am somewhere close to you, I know the path to you. But if I'm reading someone entirely different, then I will try to find my way back, because I would like to read you. I would like to be here for you. So when I say I'm in an English-speaking country, I am looking at what are my options. You know, I'm not really deep into something that I have created, or that I'm looking at my options, and I would like it to be a little bit more easier if it could. I have a great personality, and I love laughing a lot, you know, and I love hanging out with my mates. I love, you know, meeting people, but I also, yes, I hear you, I also need my peace and quiet. There's a great sense of humor. um do I say black magic? For you, do you mean in general? Because I believe there is no such thing really as black magic. Everything is about perspective, I believe. And I believe it's very, when you say black magic, for me, because, well, it doesn't have to be anything, it doesn't have to be negative, right? But when I resonate, because I'm also a human being, when I resonate to black magic, I think of manipulation. And why is because that is so important for me in my work, because I work with telepathy, not to go into, not to, because when we are, I believe we're all connected. You can find this in past streams, I've talked about this a lot. But I believe we are all connected, and therefore we have all the ability to connect. We just have to find the right frequencies. And that is that is what I'm trying to do with my guides, because this is so new to me, which is why I would love it if you could react to what I'm saying, to give me encouragement, or to go, okay, no, this is someone else, because then it is someone else. Because my guides want me to work in this new way. And like I said before, I've spoken a lot about this before. But because we are connected, because we all can connect, it is so important not to use this to manipulation. I feel. I wish to read. I wish to gather information, to transmit information, and to give what the receiver is to be given. But I am a little bit afraid, I can say actually, to go into this of a manipulation when it becomes not reading, but also, you know, as with computers, that you can write. When you start to be able to both read and write, that is scary for me. But people have used it in history. There are fascinating documentaries on this in warfare, for example. But I think it's very important for us to have respect and integrity towards each other. So all I wish to do is to read. So when you see, do I see black magic? First off, I think of manipulation, as I said. But also, everything is a perspective, as I said. So what is black magic really? What is it to... what is negativity? Are we afraid of something? I believe we are taught, or some teachings say, that there is two emotions that make up the structure. It is love, and it is fear. So when we can turn fear into acknowledgement, into understanding, into acceptance, into love, it is all a perspective thing. Do I see for you black magic? I think you search, like I said, because I get this feeling, and if you don't resonate, this is for someone else. But yes, I do feel because you don't really know how to go forward, because you are so open into what the world will give you. You want to decide, definitely, but you don't really know what it is that you're deciding on yet. And I shouldn't say yet because I know the years have, but you don't really know what path to take, and so you are open to many different paths. And when you say black magic, I just think I think you should see it as a curiosity in what is out there. Because no, I don't see genuine black magic if that exists in you. I don't. I think you're feeling lonely. I think you feel, but you are around people, but I think you felt lonely for a long time, meaning that you have, because you are a little bit of, not a genius. We're all geniuses, it's our way. But no, I wouldn't call you a genius as you know, but you are genius in the way that you have your own way of thinking. And you know this, and you think in a way that other people, you don't understand really why they don't think like you, but you accept it. So you feels like you had a long period, especially in school. I will go back to primary school. Is it called? In young years, up. It's like you were okay. So someone were being unfair in your primary school years, and that feeling stayed with you. Moving up, people didn't act in a way that was different than who they would have acted anyway. So I just said, hi guys, welcome. But it feels like, and tell me if you're not comfortable with this and we book a consultation instead. But it does feel like you are holding a grudge, if you understand what I mean, to what happened in the primary school years. And then moving forward, you rather kept that inside of yourself in a way of reflecting on yourself. And we do that. Many people of us who have been treated unfair, and for a long period of time, or felt they've been treated unfair because no one understands us, it feels like. Hi, I am channeling an energy for someone else in chat, but welcome. It feels like, sorry, I'm just getting back to where I was. Yes, you're holding a grudge to what people did before, or what you felt they did, and therefore you start to look at yourself in this way. And I don't think that you want to feel like that. I don't think that you want to look at it because, oh no, I might be not too a positive person, but I am positive about life, or like I let life be what it is. But really you are holding a grudge against yourself. So black magic? No. Wish for acceptance? Yes. Looking for a job, a profession where you feel you can be yourself and not anyone else? Yes. Maybe you should be an actor. You know? I worked, or I'm trained on a very basic level, but as an actor. And maybe you need to feel how, maybe maybe for you it's a good thing to, you know, feel how other might perceive themselves, so how other people might think of themselves, so how they might move and be, because you are so much in yourself. Even when you meet people, you're so much in yourself. Okay, and this is a beautiful quality, and it's beautiful. And what's wrong with drinking tea? I just sorry. Yeah. So, Esrical. Esrical? Do you resonate with anything I say? And if you don't feel like answering, I do understand, and you don't have to. All I want to give you is love for yourself as who you are, not who you persuade someone else to think that you should be. I have spoken a lot before about how we can, because I'm an intuitive counselor, I do work with therapy in a way. I'm more, I should say unofficially, I am more of a medium than I am a counselor, but I work as an intuitive counselor. And I have spoken a lot before about how we can persuade, or how we can see, how we can interpret our surroundings from different points of angles and from different perspectives, and how it all is a house, and maybe we just gotta get out there and mow our lawn. If you feel like there might be something in it for you, I understand. I understand. That's interesting. You say that you speak bad English. It's interesting because I saw you in a English-speaking environment. But okay, so this is perfect actually that you say. If you look below the screen, below this live stream screen, there are information down below, and one of them pictures is a link to our library, content library on YouTube. These streams and every stream we do and every video will be stored there, so you can re-watch it. It will take a day, maybe two, because of regulations that Twitch have, but it will be there, so you can re-watch the stream and see if you understand better, if you understand, if you see this from a different perspective. You can also find the VODs here on Twitch, so do re-watch it if you feel, okay? Beautiful, my moderator puts a link to a YouTube channel there, so go watch it. And if there are long videos, so, but if you feel like it, I talk about this a lot, so do go back and watch if you feel like it. So, yes, sorry, I'll just take a sip of water. I can try to describe it in easier language. The basics of what I said, and then I would like you to go back and rewatch this message or this channeling that I've done for you. And also, yes, the channeling that I did just now, I feel you would resonate with. It is about being treated unfair in preschool or in primary school, the years 7 years of age, and how that unfairness has become a grudge in you towards yourself. If you would like a reading, I can't text you, no, but you can send me an email. You see the down below here is a email address that you can send me. It's v at theintuition.com. I don't have, because of this setup, I don't have access to a keyboard, so I can't type you in chat either. But you can send me an email and I will get back to you an email. It's vhe@vheintuition.com. Send me an email and I'll get back to you, or donate a small sum. And we will go through this together. Okay, just you and me in a private session, in a way, yes, in a way that you feel comfortable with, just you and me. Okay, you can find it down below here. So either yes, thank you, Bentless. Thank you. A moderator typed it in. And like I said, if you have a spare change to give, just €1 or so. I understand if it is also too much, but if you have, we can have a private session, just you and me. Okay. I will get back to you if you donate, and I will get back to you if you send me an email, or if you book a full consultation, depending on how you feel. But we can definitely take it at a slow pace so you'll understand. Okay? Does it feel okay for you? I would like to thank our moderator for creating these short links. Thank you so much. I didn't think of doing it, so thank you so much for doing so for us. Yes. Okay. So how are you guys? This is a little bit of a dark music, isn't it? Is it loud, the music, for you? You're 7 years. Yes. 7 years of age, you were treated unfairly. It has to do with school, with growing up. I'm just waiting for your response. But like I said, if you would like a private reading, just you, and me, then you can send me an email in the link posted in the chat, or you can donate a small sum to get a private reading, or you can book a full consultation. All you need to know is down below. I'm just gonna take a little bit more water. Sorry guys, I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather. I hope you can bear with me, and I hope you have a wonderful time here with me. So, Estrical, you feel okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? So you can book a consultation and we'll go through this at a slow pace. Yes, good. At a slow pace that you feel comfortable with, just you and me. And it would be between just you and me. Okay? But the important message here is 7 years of age, you get treated unfairly. Get Sorry, I was just looking at chat. Sorry. You get treated unfairly, so that, and it has to do with growing up, and you feel this, you feel today that you were treated unfairly, and that has made you look a little bit negative on the world or on your surrounding. So you hold a grudge, as you can say. But you are a socialized person, although you also need space for yourself. But the important thing that I would like to discuss is this grudge that you hold against your surroundings and against yourself. Because all you need, it sounds bad, but all you need is love, acceptance, understanding for yourself. Because how are you supposed to react in that situation that they put you through? I totally understand that you have a grudge against them. What happened? I know it is important for you not to have a grudge against people, but the situation. And we can go through this, you and me, if you feel it to be right for you. Just you and me. Book a private consultation. If you can afford it, it's €1. And we'll go through this, you and me. Does it feel any better? I'm sorry, you guys. Okay. Yeah, great. I'm sorry, you guys. I am so tired today. I just had some coffee. Thank you. So all you can do, as I said, there's a link in the chat. It's just there in chat, or the link in the description below, or in the informational space, so to say. And it will be just you and me. Okay, looking forward to it. And we'll take it at a slow pace. Preferably, I would like to do it on video call, because I like to interfere with you face to face. But oh yeah, it feels like you're comfortable with that, so it would be how I would prefer to do it. But make sure to include your email address. When you donate, there is a donation message that you can send. This will not show up on stream. In that message box, you can put your email address, and I will get back to you with a short consultation, with a private session. I'm 25 years old. Thank you for asking. If you can, you can put exclamation mark who. I'm sorry, I do not have access to a keyboard at the moment. Yes, there it goes. It just, yeah, thank you. It is who I am. So I'm an intuitive counselor. I'm 25 years old. So how are you guys feeling today? It is a heat wave going through Europe. Is it the same in America? It is so hot, so warm, and I'm feeling a little bit under the weather still from last week, so I hope you can bear with me, guys. So today I'm just gonna be here with you, enjoy this time together, and if you would like a reading, or if you feel comfortable with it, or if there is some energies coming through, we'll work with them. But I am, as you probably can tell, tired today. So let's just enjoy our time and bear with each other and have fun. Sorry, I'm looking at chat when I'm looking down there. There is an energy coming through, and as I said, this could be any one of you. It could be any one of you watching this in a video format after the streaming is over. But there is an energy going through who is talking rapidly, sorry, really fast, is what I'm trying to pronounce, trying to say about their mother. And they are not happy about this. They feel treated unfair and it is not okay, and they still love their mother, but it has something to do with a moving house. It has something to do with her moving out or not being there to take care of the children, of the kids. It feels like her grandchildren, so it feels like this mother has been there before, and is taking care of the children. It is a beautiful family, it's nothing like that. But now she has decided with her grandchildren that she will not. Hi! It is that she will not take all the responsibility for her grandchildren. Why my 5 followers talking to you? Don't know why they're not talking to me. I like you talking to me though. This is a second stream here on Twitch. We are a community much vaster on Facebook, but I'm hoping we can evolve here. Why are you worried? Ugly Virgin, why are you worried? Share with me. If you feel like it, of course. My childhood, it was tough. It was. We all have our backpacks, right? And sure, I can share this with you. I feel I've done before. There are past live streams you can find where I talk quite a lot about it. It's in the first live streams I did on Facebook. I talk quite a lot about it, but it was tough. Yeah. From 13. Yeah, hi. No worries at all. From 13, it's nice seeing you here. Everyone shall live a stuff. Yeah, I know. Most of us, it's all down to perspectives. Again, to perspective, it is important. But some people find that the shelter was really good, and for some people, it is really important for them when I channel in my work. Sometimes it is really important for them to understand that I understand that they felt that they had a good childhood. For many people, that is it means a lot to them actually, and for other people, it is important to be heard and to be seen and to hear that okay, yeah, but my childhood was tough. And for other people, it is important to hear everyone's childhood was tough, because then we are part of something. Then we are not excluded, but we are included, and that is really important for some people. Yes. So if you ask me how my childhood was from 13 to 20, as was the question, I was very ill. And I had, by 13, I had, it was actually, it's a pretty good time in my life. I mean, I'm pretty young still, but at 13, I've moved to my cousins from moving about in different, or being in the care system. No, I am from Sweden actually. But thank you for asking if I'm from London. I am from Sweden. Does my accent sound Londonish to you, or how are you? I am a telepath. I'm an empath and telepath, and I do have a telepathic communication. We are in a telepathic community, and one of us is British. Or yeah, is British. So I got my English, and this is actually quite interesting. It doesn't really have to do with, well, I guess it does actually, from 13 to 20. It's a good gap to talk about actually, because of being in the care system, as I know many out there can relate to. When I went to school, I was privileged being able to go to school, first of all. But when I went to school, because of everything happening, I couldn't really. No, my feet. I won't show my feet. There's a regulation on Twitch. No, I'm just kidding with you, but no, they're under the table for now. We'll see. If you follow us and if you join us in our community, we have set up a way for me to move around all of the room when we work with energies, because I can be quite physical. Or quite active when I work with energies. So if we have a large community, when we evolve our community and when more energies are coming through, I will be able to move around the room as well, and maybe you'll get some feet then, who knows. But yes, as I was saying, with the yes, the telepathic community, because of what had happened in my childhood and what was going on, because it was a trauma that I was experiencing, that many people have been experiencing, but we all experiencing from our eyes, right? I see, yeah. No, I was kidding with you. I saw. Um, Sorry, it was about this. There are no Twitch rules on showing feet. No, I was kidding with you. It was a joke I saw from another Twitch streamer. That's why. No, but I wanted to talk to you about this because this is interesting. Because, as I said, I couldn't, there was too much for me to be able to take a new language in, to learn English. That was really difficult to me because I'm Swedish, and it was really difficult for me. And then, so I couldn't really do it, and I had to retake English lessons over and over again, and it never really got to me, you know. And we learned American English in school. Hi. Well, thank you for saying I look and talk and act like I'm from London. I do appreciate it. It is very important for me because London and England is very important for me, and I'll explain why. So English wasn't at all, you know, I couldn't grasp it. And so just hang on, it's a little bit too hot in here. Just hang on. Just a minute. I'll be right back. I'm just turning down the temperature of the room to blue, indicating hi, I'm back. Indicating that is to be chilled. Yes. Sorry. Yes. So it was a little bit too difficult for me to grasp it, and then all of a sudden, because I believe in past lives, in past life, I believed that in my past life I was a gentleman from somewhere in Britain, right? And I thought I was living, I thought I was, well, I can't really share too much about this information, but I was working as as an entertainer for the royal castle or some sort in the 18th century, so the 1700 or something like that. I wasn't really sure. But I did get this feeling of I knew where I was, I knew where I belonged. And when when we were asked in school when we were young, where would you like to go? You know, where would you like to go to a vacation? And my peers said, well, they like to go, you know, to Thailand or Mallorca or whatever it could be. You know, I always said England. I always said England, and people really didn't understand why. And when I was 15, I was on my 15th birthday. I was given a vacation, small, very short vacation to London, and it meant so much to me. It was a very dear relative of mine who brought me there, and we had such a lovely time. Uh, yes, thank you, Bumpus, for it is my moderator. But yes. So And I think we can disclose this, right? We can. It is also my fiance, because this is a company that I have together with my fiance. So we founded this, and I work as a intuitive counselor who have developed methods, and he has always been there supporting me and is a I shouldn't say guru, but he's really good with IT. So he takes care of that. He's the same age as me, or as I am. So yes, I went to London, and I knew where I was, or I could recall knowing where roughly, And I can't share too much about this because then all of a sudden the English just came to me, and I had this British accent. This was probably before I went actually, and I didn't know where it came from, and no one knew. No one knew where it came from, and no one understood, and they thought I was acting, they thought I was making it up. And then when I realized I had a telepathic connection to someone in Britain. Now this is I've shared before that it was someone somewhere, but now, as you said, London to me, well, okay, so it is in Britain. It is in England, in fact. Someone. I then realized that, well, it makes sense. I've talked about this a lot before, so go check out last videos, so I don't repeat myself. But yes, I learned a lot from that communication, from the telepathic community, that one of us is from Britain, as I said. And so I learned a lot from there. And also my accent might come from there, maybe. I'm not really sure. But when I went to this place where this person supposedly lives, people couldn't, they, they didn't grasp that I wasn't from there. So it was like coming home, really. I knew uh, I knew everyone and everywhere, and I found my place, and I knew where to get, because I have specific allergies, and because we can't really eat uh, all we wish to eat, me, my fiance and I knew where to go to get these specific type of foods, and I knew what to say to people that I met, and how to act in the way of the local way, so to say. So that was a really interesting uh, and life-changing experience, actually. But I spoke about this before on past live streams, so do check out our content in our content library to find out. I talk a lot. So yes. Hmm. Did I celebrate Russ? I just saw. What do you mean by Russ? I'm sorry if I don't. That you Could you explain it to me? Maybe I should know. I've Because of things that have happened, I've talked about this also before. I rebooted my brain, so maybe I sometimes I don't know things that I should be aware of. Um, right. Right, I see. Now I'm from Sweden. Um, we. I'm trying to think what it could be. Uh, well, I didn't. We had a celebrations in what's it called? Well, we celebrated studenten, as it called, when we left 12th grade, is it? The gymnasium, not the gymnasium as in, the gymnasium in Sweden, not the where you do your workouts or the gym, but the gymnasium in Sweden. And we celebrated studenten. But I did, yeah, I did. I did. I took scenic. Uh, what can I say in English? It was art performance, so performing in art, acting specifically on stage. So stage awareness, you can say, under the theatre of Stockholm. I did, yeah. Maybe my moderator and fiance, maybe Bumpers knows about Russ. He's partly Norwegian. if you are there, he he did you hear that? That was very Scottish almost. The he he has another job as well. So he's not a moderator full time. So bless him, he has other things to do. But if you are there, no, okay. Well, it was worth asking, right? So yeah. Hi guys, welcome for you who just joined. How are you? Oh, I like this. You're sitting and general chatting with you guys. If there are any energies coming through, like I said, today might be a very chill day. But if there are any energies coming through, we'll work with them and just have some fun, you know. I think it was two. Oh yeah, no, there again. Sorry, I'm looking at chat again. I'm sorry for looking down. I like chat popping up, you know. When I think of current Sweden, isn't it always so? You shouldn't show your feet and you shouldn't be political on stream. No, well, it is interesting what we are facing right now, isn't it? Sorry. Can I ask what your thoughts about men, those who can't have a girl in their life, and then get angry about it? Yeah. I'm sorry if I bring this to religion. I thought I wanted to. Yeah. Flame God Emperor. I want to talk about religion and the restraint. It is important to believe what we believe in, and I talked a lot about this before. And every truth is a truth. Our slogan for the international part of the intuition is for every reality, let your halo be hello. I think it's rather beautiful. So no judgmental judgment, I mean, but I feel I want to bring this to religion. And I want to talk about the restriction of what you can do as a single man in certain religions. I'm just trying to see. Would you feel comfortable? Because you asked the question, I assume that you're comfortable with, but would it feel okay for you if I channeled a message for you? You specifically, I mean, or maybe in general, we'll see what will. Would you wish me to see if there is a message for you specifically? Okay. Sorry, I'm a little bit unwell. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna look a lot down here now because I look at your name to see if I can find your door. It is how I work. So we'll see if it comes through. If it doesn't come through now, I would just let it pass and then maybe it will come at another time. I will not stress this because we are working in a whole different way, a new way, because I usually work with my clients face to face, and you can book consultation. Of course you can, but I usually work face to face, so this is new. So I'm just gonna let the energies work. If I feel they're coming through. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I understand your point because I get a lot of frustration now. Yeah. I understand why you're open to all. It's like this. I'm open. You know, a little bit like that. I'm sorry to laugh because you shouldn't really be laughing. I know. I get a picture. Okay. I get a picture of, and I'm gonna transmit the picture first, and then we're gonna discuss what it can mean. But in your case, I get a picture of a blank sheet of paper, right? And bear with me, it is just what's coming through. I get a blank sheet of paper, and then I have these scissors that are for children to use. Those safe scissors who are a little bit wavy, you know the ones? And I cut the piece of paper, and then I use the cut piece of paper, which is now, it's got this border now, right? And then I put it on a table, and then I take my coffee cup and I place it on the piece of paper, the sheet of paper. It is a picture coming through, okay? I would like to take this into the perspective of your life, of other parts of your life, right? Because it feels like you take something is given to you, an advice, right? Because you ask me for an advice. It's not often you ask for advice, but you do. It happens. And that is a great thing to be doing, okay? Sometimes it happens. It's rare, but it happens. You ask for it, yes. You ask for some advice sometimes, though. And when that happens, something is given to you. Maybe it's not. Actually, now they're saying that it might not be, you might not ask for the advice, but you might be given advice, you know? Like you might take something as advice that someone is saying. And you given this sheet of paper then, right? That is the advice that you are given, a sheet of paper. And then you, in your mind, because you like exploring, well, it's very important to follow rules. I do get that, but also it is a little bit, you have a little bit of this, I wonder what we can do. So I get this pair of scissors with the children, you know, the safe ones, and I start clipping the advice, meaning I take my imagination and my, you know, choo-choo, we're on a roll, a little bit like that, bear with me, and I take that and I so create the border of what I was given, right? So I'm giving a blank piece of paper, people saying, oh, what about doing like this? What if you would be sorting red laundry into simply red laundry and not mix it with white laundry or grey laundry, for example? And then you take the sheet of paper, okay? This is general, so you understand, but it's just an example. And then you take the sheet of paper. Okay, so I will put my red trousers in the, or red trousers, but yeah, in the, you know, I will collect them with the red shirt or whatever, or the red socks. That is interesting as well, but yeah, there. Okay, and then I start to use my imagination, and I start thinking, well, what if parts of the clothing is red? You know? I might have a grey t-shirt, but there are red stripes on it. Is that red then? Okay. Is that red? If I put it in, you know, can that be sorted as red? And you start to build, to create your border, which is a little bit more wavy than it was before, right? And this is beautiful, I think. But then we have this, when we have this bordered piece of paper, or the piece of paper, the sheet of paper with a border around it, we put it on the table, right? Meaning now I better stick to what I just told myself I should stick to. So I am, okay, so okay, then it's okay if it is mostly red maybe, or if it is 50-50 red in the shirt, I will put it in the red pile, right? But if it is 30%, I will not put it in the red pile. And this I've created for myself. This is my imagination going. And then I put the coffee cup on it. Meaning, I want to be able to relax with this advice. What I've now created, what I was given, and what I have done with it, I want to relax in it. But that means I have to lift the coffee mug up for being able to have some coffee, to sip the coffee. And I just know that when I put the coffee mug down again, I'm gonna spill some coffee on the sheet of paper. I always spill this coffee. It's always, a little drop spilling down, flowing down on the side of the cup. So what I'm talking about is this assurance, or this feeling of being secure in something that you yourself have secured. Because it is important to feel secure, it is important to respect other values, it's important to respect your own values, and you are so, fine, we can discuss how it might look, and we can see that because you see yourself as an open person, but an introverted open person, meaning that you need to find it in yourself in order to believe it in society. You can see things in society and you value it for what it is, but it is over there. Right? I am here. I am in my own space. I am creating this. I am clipping it, with my own pair of scissors, and they are a little bit wavy because that is who I am, and it is nothing wrong with that. However, I'm not going to let the balloons out. I just had, I'm not gonna, because I am claiming, because I use a child-proof scissor or a wavy scissor, doesn't mean that I'm gonna, bring the balloons out, because that's too much. That's too much of an invasion, right? I don't want to be in too much. I want to be a little bit in the background. But I am so much in the foreground in my own eyes, meaning I always have to, work with myself. I always have to know where I have myself. I always have to be here where I am. I have to follow the rules that I have set up for myself. Thank you for agreeing. I had to follow the rules that I've set up for myself. And sometimes I set really stupid rules up, or not stupid, there's always a reason behind it. Oh, you're so clever with that. But sometimes it is just a little bit annoying. Why did I do this to myself? And then what happens next? We have another sheet of paper, right? And we're clipping it into the border. And we're putting it down, and we have another coffee mug. But what happens with the moldy coffee that we leave? We always think of the mold. Not always, but it comes back in our mind and go, oh, right. And so we try to use that experience in a way of shaping our next sheet of paper into maybe a dragon or something, if you understand what I mean. I feel you are very good with metaphors, or at least you can understand what I'm talking about. So how will we shape something in a way that it works for us? Meaning, how will we shape ourselves in order to meet a goal? Maybe we can't. Maybe we can just wait. And maybe we can put ourselves out there as the sheet of paper we are, no matter how it looks. One day maybe I want this balloon, One day, my sheet of paper, being who I am in a day, I want to be clipped into a balloon. Maybe one day I feel like being the front cover of a book, or maybe one day I am a slipper. What does it matter? The reason why we can't find someone, I believe, is because we haven't really found ourselves, because we're still looking for ourselves. And everyone is doing this, but you are so particular in what you're looking for in yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? So maybe we should just let go, Maybe we should take that ice cold jump into the ocean, or into this icy water. Maybe we should go. I just heard, maybe we should go to Finland and go to a sauna and jump in this ice cold water. Thank you for understanding and agreeing what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that you might be a little bit too tough on yourself, which we all are in some degree. But you have such a beautiful quality in this that you truly see yourself. Sometimes you feel you see too much of yourself because you are so in the moment with everything. And I think you know what I'm talking about now. It's nothing wrong with that. It is a beautiful quality, I think. If you have this ability to really see yourself, to be in your body, in your mind, even though it might be a bit buzzy in the mind sometimes, you're in the body. You might not know who you are, but you do know how to say hi to yourself, how to greet yourself, because you truly see yourself. So maybe treat yourself as this person that you want to meet first. Get to know yourself, not how you try to perceive yourself, not how you try to shape yourself, but who you are in the moment. And if I want to cry, and if I want to, dum 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 down the stairs like a child, what does it matter? What do you mean, what like a child? It is just human behavior. I have emotions too, channeling you now. I have emotions too. I might be an adult, but I still have emotions. Don't try to foster yourself, is the message. And you resonate as however who you feel, but don't try to foster yourself into shaping what you think someone might want. Give yourself the space to breathe in yourself in order to make room for what you need. Does this make any sense for you? You are a beautiful human being, and you believe in so much more than yourself, but you gotta start in yourself. Thank you. You have such a strong belief in shaping the world and shaping yourself. Maybe it is time to just watch instead. You deserve to believe in yourself. You're a beautiful, beautiful person. And it is such a beautiful ability you have to actually feel yourself. If you only knew how many people, and I'm not saying this for you to, to put a pressure on you, but if you knew how many people who feel disconnected to themselves. And I understand you do this in a way of how you should act, but you have such a connection to your body. And it is so beautiful and so inspirational for me. And whatever it is you're feeling, because I know there's a lot of frustration and bubbles throughout the body, a lot of sexual frustration, a lot of mind frustration, a lot of boredom, and then just, but I should be what I am, all this trying to put your rules together into yourself. All of this is beautiful because it is part of you. And if you feel I am not comfortable in this situation, beautiful, because then you know another situation that you are comfortable in. And if you can imagine that situation, you're already there. I said this before. If we can imagine home, we're already home. Maybe we should just go out and mow the lawn. So thank you for bringing me this message. Thank you so much. and you truly are inspiring. Not to get too over your head, you know, but you're beautiful as you are, and you deserve more self-worth. And then when you see yourself, you will start to see others, meaning you will meet who you need to meet, and it will be beautiful. So thank you. I hope this helped you in some way. And maybe we can follow the music. Cornerbar, thank you so much. I'm just being me. It means so much to me for you guys to be here. Maybe we could follow the music, Flamegadenta, and you know, waltz this out or dance this out, you know, be this matador, you know, this sexy beast, whatever. When you feel comfortable in yourself, don't try to shape yourself, be who you are. All the love. All the love. It is all I want to give you. No, thank you. And if you would like to get in contact with me, like I said, you find all the information down below. But thank you for bringing you this message. Corner Bar, I'm so sorry hearing you haven't had a very rough few weeks. I'm so happy for you being here. Thank you for taking your time. Are you comfortable with me bringing you a message if there would be one coming through? If you're not, but you still feel you would like a message, you can always get a consultation from me. Oh yes. Oh, I love hearing this, that you would let here for some reason. I love seeing this. There is a reason for everything, and it truly is. So, like I said, if I will only work with energies coming through, so if they're not coming through now, there's a reason for that as well. But I can promise you, if nothing would happen now, because I will not force it. I learned my mistakes. I learned from my mistakes. I will not. Oh, that is beautiful. Konoba, no one asked me that before. You can do whatever you feel like, yes. That is beautiful. Thank you so much for being an inspiration. Okay, I'll see what is coming through. And like I said, I will not force it. There's a reason for it. If nothing comes through. And as I said, if you would like to get in contact with me, you find all the information down below. I am getting so sorry. I'm getting so dizzy now. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of grief going on, a lot of grieving. We just trying, everything is so dizzy. You are experiencing a great shift in your life right now. So everything is turning and turning and turning and turning and won't really slow down. I feel you deeply, okay? So I'm just gonna try to have this have this slow down a bit. Alright. Alright. So you are now connected to my healing chakra. I am seeing this I think I look different now. I'm sorry if that is. I am working in a completely different way now. So you are connected, my guides say, to my healing chakra right now, okay? And what they are saying is for me to simply be here with you. And I'm gonna go through your body. It is my guides telling me this now. And I will not talk too much. I will simply be here with you, okay? Okay, so I'm starting outside of your body, trying to get closer to you, only in a way that you feel comfortable with. There is so much grief, sorrow, and so much disappointment. I'm just gonna. You are such a beautiful, beautiful soul. Okay, so my guides want me to work with flowers now. That was a long time ago. Okay, so we're getting closer. Okay, we're getting closer. We run through these fields together. We run through this field together. And we can hop over those stones, those holes in the ground, we can hop on over. They are there. They are supposed to be there. There's a reason they are there. But we can hop over them. Okay. We see this great balloon, air balloon in the sky. It is shifting in colors, going from black and white to colors again. We can see all of our family in the basket. No one will ever forget the love, the beauty, the acceptance that we are based upon. Okay. So we continue through the body. We accept ourselves. We ask ourselves forgiveness and we accept we are who we are. Now we're with our legs in a pool of water. We see our father on a rowing boat next to us, out in the lake. See a boy swimming towards it. We let go. We let go. We let go. And as we walk towards the house, we let the broken windows be repaired. We let the door that swung open to open up to joy, warmth and harmony. And then the windows can be broken again because we understand them as beauty, beautiful as they are. And we go into the kitchen and we see the oranges. We smell the mold and we let go. Let it be what it is. And we see a new beginning. And all that is left is our headache that we slowly wait. Just let me take this last bit. I know you say you released it. Just let me work. I'm just letting go in the head slowly outwards. are ready to take on the world of our own. This was an amazing experience for me. If you feel like there is words unsaid, no, me neither. Thank you so much for this experience. I've never worked this way before either. It was my guides leading us all the way through. You're an amazing person and you have so much love in you. If there are things you feel have been left unsaid, you can release them and they will meet the receiver. They love you and they love you for not always. For not always being happy with everything, but being real, being you. This is a open corner bar. This is an open stream. It will get recorded and will be put on YouTube. If you feel like you want to share it now and here, do so. If you would like to have a private sitting with me, yes, you and me, okay, you can do so. Follow your heart, love. Your beautiful, beautiful soul. Sorry, I'm reading chat. I'm listening to you. I'm seeing this young girl in a yellow dress. Out on the countryside. I just want to share this with you. I see this young girl, 12 years of age, in the countryside wearing this yellow dress and dancing through the fields. And it was amazing seeing everything that is so not this yellow dress and these fields. To be able to use them for release was so beautiful. I understand the house. Yeah. You know what I did hear about your uncle? In this field, you know, down by the lake. Uh, because it was such a beautiful, you know, I'm just gonna say it, in this field, in this landscape, right, with the all yellow, and by the lake. I heard about your uncle. He passed. I see. Mm. There is so much yellow, Konaba. Does that make any sense to you? Because there is so much yellow. That makes me think of the hot air balloon. I'm looking for if I can. Thank you for sharing. We have got a lot in common, you and I. Obviously, we. Hmm. I saw the boy in the lake. Hmm. Maybe it was you then. I saw this. It was just this girl, you know, down by the lake, and then there was this father in a boat and a boy coming swimming towards him. But all was in yellow and all was so beautiful. Hmm. And how, you know, when you went up to the house, I mean, in this experience that we had, when I went up to the house and the windows were broken and it was an old, you know, old house. And when we repaired them for then understanding that they are beautiful as they are, and so we let them hang again. It was such a beautiful experience. It was probably to do with um, letting the past be as it was. Yeah. Thank you so much for that experience. We have got a lot in common, you and I, about being. Did you use the word being thrown out? Because that's how I felt when my parents decided to let me live someplace else. Oh, I will never forget it either. Thank you so much for this experience. Thank you for being able to take part in this. And the thing is, when you say bad boy, it feels like we are somehow releasing that energy of it being negative. Now we can see it in a different light. Hello, cleaning bitch. Yes. For you who just joined, we just experienced a experience that was amazing. Short up. Oh, wonderful. I love cleaning too. You can't really tell when you go to my house, but I love cleaning too. It was so, and we just had an experience with cleansing ourselves. It was so beautiful. I shouldn't clean so you can come and clean for me. That is a tough situation, Cornabar, to be in. But it's so beautiful to where you come today. I am so interested though. Is it too much for you to share? But I just wonder about all this yellow, because it truly is everywhere in this picture. And if you don't feel like sharing, of course you don't have to. But I would like to know. It is such a wonderful feeling in all this yellow as well. Cleaning beach. Well, I think that we should do. I think that we should do. Well, if it don't resonate, Carnival, maybe it was just a way for us to. Maybe it was just a communication, but it was so beautiful, and it really gave me a lot. So thank you for sharing this experience. If I saw any blue, well, how to explain this? If you see it as in a film view, almost, the lighting was blue-ish, but it was mostly yellow. But when you first, I must say this, when you first connected to me, it went through, the energy traveled through a woman. It was really interesting. It traveled through a woman to you, so it traveled through a woman wearing pink. Very, very shy pink, or what's it called? Yeah. No, I must say that it was mostly yellow, I must say. It was a blue hint in the colors, but for me, maybe it was the connection, but for me it was mostly yellow, but it was so beautiful. So, cleaning bitch with men should bow down before women's feet in worship. Mm. Sorry, just Kunaba. I'm sorry, I'm hopping back and forth. Yes, it went through this woman sitting in a sofa, and I saw her chests. It was a it was a woman with a shy pink top on, and I saw the chest, and I went through there to you. If that makes any sense. She was also being it was a warm temperature like it is today here. So yeah, it was interesting. It was truly, truly interesting, and I would love to learn more on what happened because it was a very powerful energy. And I'm so, so glad that I decided to stream today and that you decided to join me. This was truly inspiring and truly all the love. Ah, it's Independence Day today. You see, independence. So, cleaning bitch, like I said, I think it's important that we do how we feel, but I'm still getting it's a healthy way for you to see it in. That men should be doing the work. Maybe you could tell my fiance. I'm just kidding with you. I think we should do what we feel that we should, and if we feel that we should be doing something, then maybe we should do it more. You know. Oh, what an experience! You know what, guys? I'm actually I had a break planned for past, so this experience was Konaba. This was amazing. So thank you so much once again. Yes, I'm going to go to. I'm going to have a break now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day and have fun. And do feel the emotion. It is as it is supposed to be. Okay? All the love. I am gonna head off. Oh, you do so. All the love. I'm gonna head off for a short break and then I'll be back. I just get myself something to drink and take a bit of fresh air, and then I will be right back. And Konaba, once again, thank you. And all of you who joined, thank you so much. I will be right back. I see you. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye for now. Bye for now. Hello! I am back again. Sorry, it is so hot. I was gonna go. I went outside for a stroll, thinking, "Oh, this will be good having some fresh air." And yes, it is fresh, but it is so hot. It is such a warm temperature today. It is unbelievable. So I'm sorry if you can see me all sweaty. I am. It's so warm. So I've got coffee and water. So welcome back, you guys. Oh, what an unbelievable but believable and amazing event that happened before the break. That was so beautiful, and I feel so privileged being able to take part of it. Everything that we do together, I am so grateful for. But when something like that completely new happens, it is so beautiful. I could imagine if you are sensible to energy, I could imagine you seeing the energy in the room on the screen as it lit up. It was such a powerful thing. It's so beautiful. So yes, I am having coffee even though it is so hot. I'm gonna see what it says right now, just for you guys to know. Here it is 27 degrees Celsius. 27 degrees Celsius. Maybe it's not as hot as for some of you are used to, but for me, it is really warm. So, like I said, I might have some, there might be some, what's it called, some residue, whatever, on my glasses, and I might be some sweaty. Sorry, actually, I'm sorry. Yeah. So, like I said, what happened before break, it was so beautiful. This is how I look without my glasses. I can't even recognize myself, really. So, yeah. So, how are you guys feeling? This is a beautiful. I'll see, I have some notifications. Such a beautiful day today. I really, genuinely am so happy being here and experiencing these things. So beautiful. And with the music as well, it really helps, I feel. So I hope this is the first of, or the second of many streams here on Twitch. I will be going on until maybe 4 p.m. or 4:30, depending on how we feel. It is now 10 minutes past 3 p.m. For reference, it's GMT +2. So how are you guys? I just like sitting here, just enjoy, our afternoon together. And like I said, what happened before the break, it was so beautiful. Hi guys, welcome back. So beautiful. I've been told by my guides to just sit here and enjoy this time together. And like I said, I will be working with the energies when they come through. Maybe we'll experience something as beautiful as we did before the break. We'll see what happens. I just checked so you can actually hear me. I believe you can, but I'm just checking. Yeah, good. Okay. So, hi guys, welcome. So how are you today? I've been told, like I said, by my guides to just be here with you. Let's interact and chat. If you have any question, if you would like a reading or just hang out with me, you are welcome to. I feel so blessed being here. Just being here. Really. So yes, before the break, we had such a beautiful experience. That was it never happened before, not to me. I can't use healing in my work because of regulations that I have in my workspace. But I do use healing privately, so to say, in my everyday life. And before the break, we had an energy transference between me and an anchor and a person in chat, and it was so beautiful. It was so powerful. It was so beautiful. Are the music a bit loud? Is it loud? Because it's loud in my ears. I wonder if my beloved is watching, or if you have something else to do, maybe. If you are watching, could you tell me if the music is loud? Because I feel it might be. Or if anyone in chat likes to tell me how you feel, if it is okay. Yes. So we had an energy transference that was just simply beautiful. And it was about releasing. It was about release. And it was such a powerful experience. And that was through frequencies, I would say, through frequencies. And it is as I work. I think we used the same channel, I am told now, because the different frequencies, but we use a similar channel to what I do with telepathy when I read. We use to transmit, to send, a little bit close to manipulation, as we said before, read and write, but this time I simply send, or we created a healing energy between the two of us, or the three of us, because I channeled through an anchor, so it was amazing. And it was so beautiful. I'm just gonna, oh yeah, there is music. It was just not loud anymore. So yeah, it was beautiful. I enjoy every encounter. I enjoy just being here. I enjoy the feeling of, just being. But when something like that happens, it really brings something special, you know. And we can use that to try to understand how it actually works, what we do as work, how we are doing what we are doing. Anyway, it really made me relax. So maybe if you feel my voice has changed, maybe, and you feel it's a little bit, maybe you can't hear me properly, then let me know. I just relaxed. I just fell back in this energy that happened. So yes, like I said, I enjoy every encounter, but it's funny when it's something completely new. I hope I will experience that again. Of course, every encounter is individual, so I can never experience that again. But I hope I get to experience something similar in the future, or something entirely different. Just keep evolving this method, keep evolving this, whatever journey it is that we are on, and just enjoy what we are doing. I'll just check. I have some messages here. No, it is still Twitch saying I haven't read them when I have read them. I don't really know how it works. So yeah, I'm just taking my time to see what is going on. Hi guys, welcome. I am in a very relaxed state right now. I really enjoy talking to you. So my guides wish me to work in a way that now I feel I am almost completely open. I am completely relaxed. And if you feel like you would like a message coming through, put in chat if you feel comfortable with doing so. or if you would just like to chat with me, do so. I'm here with you guys. Let's enjoy the last hour and a half of this stream. So it's Independence Day today, I heard. Independence Day. It was such a beautiful, also beautiful thing. Releasing, you know, to be independent from what has happened before. I feel I'm really talking like I'm not very loud now. If you can't hear me, do let me know. Well, it says here that you should be able to hear me, but like I said, I am so relaxed. So if you can't hear me, I do apologize, and I will I will keep it in mind. Now the music is really, 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 really silent, but it seems to be the track. So yeah, so do interact with me if you feel like it. Like I said, my guides are telling me to talk about what we do. Once again, as I said, if you are interested in what we do, what is going on here, all the information that you need is to be found down below. And yes, I have my wonderful moderator who put it in chat. Thank you so much. They asked me to give that information. So yes, we work with intuition, with telepathy in a form of therapy, and with healing, as it seems, in a transmittal way. So yeah, it is what we do. So like I said, if you have any question, if you would like a reading, I am totally open right now, and my guides are working with me. We're saying to prepare. There are people coming in, so I will just sit back and relax, and we'll see what happens. I'm really getting comfortable here. I hope you are guys too. I'm sorry if I don't talk too much. I'm just gonna be me, and we are doing this together. We are evolving this community, and it means so much to me. I feel it is a privilege for me to be a part of it. So how are you guys? Like I said, I went outside thinking that I could get some fresh air, and it was 27 degrees Celsius. So for me, it is a little bit more, it's a little warmer than I'm used to. But then I came in because, like I said, we are using a shared office space, or a office complex with small offices in one and the same building, so to say. And I came in and the air condition was superb. I'm so privileged having that. In my room though, in my office, it could be colder, but I'm happy. But in the reception, it was so good. Like stood there. Oh, I didn't, but I should have. Maybe I'll do so before I go home today, or maybe when I come in tomorrow. We'll see if I come in tomorrow. I hope. My plan is to come in tomorrow. My plan is to be here every day this week. It is a special streaming week, so we'll see. And special it has proven to be already on Monday. So. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of a coffee break on stream. So I wanted to talk about a serious note on this, or not, maybe not as serious as some other notes could be, but a little bit of a serious note, because I work via, you know, in the digital sphere, on internet, it might seem that I make things up because I have no one to really interact to what I'm saying or react to what I give. What I am getting in chat is absolutely beautiful, and I'm so happy being able to be here for some people, or just for you also if you're just watching and not interacting in chat. I'm just happy being here. So yes, you can say to me that I might make things up. I don't know. All I do is that I give the information that is given to me, and that when I do this face to face in my consultations, they seem to resonate. And that is all I can know. And that I feel completely safe and so happy. It is so right for me to be here right now. Hello, welcome. Oh, well, thank you so much, Lingard Emperor. And thank you for following. This community, I feel, will evolve into something beautiful. It already is beautiful, but I'm so happy for you guys being here with me. Thank you so much for your kind words. How are your day going so far? How is it? Yes, welcome back. Oh, I'm sorry. You were here all the time. Okay. That is really interesting. I'm sorry if I'm talking gibberish then. Twitch didn't really tell us. Not me, and I don't think my moderator. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, I see. Because it's sometimes difficult to see who is here and not. Sometimes it portrays it as it's knowing it's lacquer. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, you're a lucky you, but you're a good luck. I hope you enjoy your time, even though I might be a bit tired and just sat here drinking my coffee. Were you here before? Have you been here the whole time? Were you here when the energy transmission happened? Because I know I gave you, hang on, I gave you a reading, right? And then, I think, wasn't it like that? Yes. So I gave you a reading and then an energy transmission happened. Did you see that? Yeah. Because that was so, it was really, really cool. But thank you so much for following, and thank you for letting me give you the message. Yeah, you did see it. It was really a new experience for me. Not so much in itself, because that happens with my clients sometimes, but through the internet in this, you know, this way. It was really new for me. It was beautiful. And also it was beautiful to give you a message. And you really, you know, go get that ball. I just, with you, I always get like this, you know, this, what's it called? I said before, I can't remember it now. What's it called? With a cape, you know, taming the bulls, or not taming, but yeah. Just remember to see yourself. You know, I've said the message already. You are an inspiration. Let yourself be so to yourself as well. And also, Flamegod Emperor, let yourself have the hobbies that you have. you know? Let yourself, because as long as it's not harming anyone, it's just hobbies, right? So let yourself keep doing what you feel is right and don't feel like you're wasting any time. I know you not really feel like that, but just so don't feel you're wasting any time because you are ask a tour of Sweden with my fiance. Maybe. We'll see what will happen. A tour of Sweden will be a long tour. And a short one, depending on how you look at it. I don't think I have visited all of Sweden. But I come up north, all my relatives, my family is from up north, and then I landed in the middle of the country. So what love can do, right? What love can do. So you never know. The neighborhood, yeah, sure. You're welcome. You're welcome to come here. But I don't really know what we can show. We are also quite introverted people, so we're not really in the, we're mostly in the office or at home. But maybe we could explore the city together. That could be something, you know? We'll see what life brings. We'll see what life brings. We could explore it together. No, but I was talking about playing games, or like following, in the gaming industry, or what kind of games it is, but the digital sphere, and that if you feel like doing so, why not, So don't feel like you waste anyone's time, or they're saying that you won't really agree with me now, but still, I just I just wanted to put it out there that whatever you like, with your hobbies, if it is about sitting in front of a screen, I have many friends doing that. And I have talked to people, my fiance especially, he knows what I'm talking about, said, no, thank you, you too. About, because I say to him so often, I feel awful for it, that you should do something else than sit in front of the screen, because I think it's so important, because it is like its own universe inside the internet. Hello, welcome. It is like its own little universe, or its big huge universe. But then I feel like I've always been connected to what is outside that universe, meaning computer space and what is outside in our social life, or how you say. So I always, before, I was so worried about people spending so much time inside a universe of computers. And I am on this, I am on my fiance with this all the time, and I feel so sorry for him. He knows what I'm talking about. But really, what does it matter? Like our slogan, and I've said this, I think, 3 times. Wait, just hang on a minute. I love the question, DMT Jackson. Just hang on a minute. What was I saying? Because yes, because like our slogan, I've said this 3 times this day, I think. Our slogan for the international part of our community is for every reality. Let your halo be hello. And it is so important, and also for me then to understand, okay, especially now when we get into this, working via computers in the digital sphere, it's so new to me. But doing so, it's so new to me in my life, but doing so, well, it really helps me out. So maybe I should listen more to I mean, there's also part of reality, and every reality is equal. So I do apologize to my fiance especially for saying that we should look what is outside of the computer sphere, but also maybe we can, one doesn't have to exclude the other, But I just felt it was important for you to know that whatever you choose to do, there's a reason for it. So if you want to sit in front of the computer, then do so. But also, you know, get out and get that ball, like we spoke about. Hmm. Okay, so DMT Jackson, why is consciousness eternal? That is a beautiful question. My fiance is a very wise man. I hope he can hear you now, the moderator. Yeah, you hear? He is. He truly is. Why is consciousness eternal? It is, well, my believing, and I've spoken a lot about this in past live streams, but I believe that we are all connected, yes? And I believe we can talk about this because I work with energy, right? But what is energy? We spoke about this in an early live stream as well. Because let's say we talk about this a haunted house. Let's talk about a haunted house. I don't believe there are any houses that are not haunted, meaning there are energies everywhere. And I also believe that in some dimensions, perhaps, we are the energies for what we see as ghosts, if we use that term. So, why I think that consciousness is eternal, if it is, would be because it is communal consciousness, because it is one and the same energy source, and because we connect to different parts of this source. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. I'm sorry. Because we connect to different parts of this source through frequencies, but we are all part of the very same. That is what I think. So that would be what I believe the reason both why we are individuals, because we have our own frequencies, and why consciousness would be eternal, because it is all in the same. And this is also how I work. I talked about this before as well, but this is also how I work because I got the information from our universal library, where I believed all information is stored. Because we are all connected, is what I believe. And when I say all, I mean all. I mean all of us, and I mean everything. But that is for a different, a different live stream, perhaps. But yes, that would be my answer. What do you believe? Why would you say consciousness is eternal? Sorry, I'm just checking. What do you guys think? Because this is a beautiful, beautiful question. But I think that's the answer. Oh, this music was really nice as well. Well, this is at least how I work, or how I believe myself to work, how I interpret what I do. Because I use my guides or angels, depending on who the client is, I use them in a way of transmitting the information from one and the same source, being the overall library, is what I believe. So I believe myself to be connected to 3 libraries. I believe myself to have my own library, where all my memories are stored. I believe myself to be part of a communal library with my telepathic community. I believe us to have our own library, and then I believe us all to be connected to the universal library. And then when I work with a client, perhaps I'm connecting to their library as well as the universal. But I do so in a way that I learn via this telepathic communication that I have as in my free time, or as a person, as a human being that I am. as I am a telepath. But what do you guys think? I love discussing this with you. And as I said, yes, for you guys who just joined, it is open seance, it is open energy readings. I will work with whatever energy comes through, but it is also a general chat and a general hangout for the community of the Intuition to just be us. So welcome to us, welcome to our little square in the garden of Eden. I was almost gonna say in the garden of our life. So what do you think? How do you reflect on this all? Because as I said, that is how I believe myself to be working. Because, and I've said this before as well, but it really is interesting how you could. Thank you. Yeah. I do. I think it is a way of seeing it, really, and it is how I experience it to be working. But then I would love hearing someone else who experience something entirely different, maybe. But what is interesting is that many people that I get in contact with who work as light workers, as many of us call us, we do resonate with this, even though we never spoke before, or even though there's no teachings. Well, there is, but I've never taken part of them consciously. So I think it's interesting how we on our own paths come to the same or at least a similar conclusion. I think it's beautiful. DMT Jackson, I just read your comment. Yes. The moment I will read this aloud, out aloud, because I think it was so beautiful put. The moment I start believing, I move from I know to I don't know. Spiritual energies are definitely present. When you transcend from manifest to unmanifest, you become a tremendous possibility. Are you meant to I don't know to I know? Well, I think I agree with the first time around. I agree with moving from I know to I don't know, because I feel like we know more if we can acknowledge that we don't know. And if we don't know, we are so open. I love not knowing, but we can discuss. And also, not knowing also helps us with, like I said, once again, I love this slogan that we got for our international part of our community. I just love this. I'm going to share it one more time. I can't stop saying this. I just love it. For every reality, let your halo be hello. I think it is so beautiful. But I can see your point of view of to I don't know to I know, but I must still say that I agree more, me personally, with I know to I don't know, because I don't know, then I feel it's a tremendous possibility. It's how what I think. But I think also it is important for us. Sorry, I just read your comment. I'm just reading chat. Sorry. I also think it is important for us to feel like we know, because we still have to know something, right, to feel secure. So if we know that we don't know, maybe that is something that we know, and maybe we feel secure in that. Perhaps. Knowing is not believing. Mm. Yeah. So you are talking about the opposite of, so you are meaning going from I know till I don't know. Because that is how I interpreted it. Or do you mean that knowing is something else than believing? Because maybe it is not. Maybe believing is knowing. Because can we really know anything? What is really knowing? Is it that we follow a path that someone has already taken? And therefore it should be something that we know? Or what is it? Can we really know what is there? Or can we just let it be whatever it is and believe in it to be there? You get my point? I love these discussions. Because if we don't know, we know that we can't know. Or do we have to know that we don't know in order not to know? I love this. I feel like this is great. What do you guys think? I love talking about this. Oh, it's so amazing being able to come here and just, share who I am, what I think. Because when I discussed this, I mean, I think in these ways. And because I like to know less in more, you know? I like to know more, to know less. So I like to believe, and I like to stay open. And so I love having these discussions. And as you probably can relate, people out there, when I try to have these discussions in university or wherever, it really wasn't that welcomed. So it's amazing coming here with you guys because we are just human. If we see ourselves as human, or no matter, we are just us. Am I religious? I believe that, well, for me personally, I believe in energy. So I would say that I am not religious in that I have a specific religion, no. But I would say that my religion still is energy, and that we are all connected via the same source of energy. And that could be a part of religion. But I also believe in every truth to be a truth, like I said, for every reality. So I believe, when people ask me, do you believe in God, for example, I say, well, I believe that you believe in God. If they do, I believe that many people out there believe in God, and that God is different to, I should say, everyone, because we see it in different ways as we do everything else. I'm not gonna say there is no God, but I'm not gonna say that there is a specific God either. I believe that everyone believes what they have to believe, and what I have to believe, or what I believe in my life, is that we're all part of the same source of energy. That is the answer I can give. Really, it is how I see it. But in my line of work, I am so grateful being able to literally see through someone else's eyes, because I work with telepathy, or to at least take part of what that could be, that viewing. And it is so beautiful to see how different we truly are and how similar we truly are, and that we are all just trying to live and to be accepted. That is, for most people, the most important thing. And I wish to accept you for whoever you are. Let me read. There is a long section in chat. Intelligence is incapable of believing anything, but it has the potential to know everything. When people admit that they do not know, all beliefs fall apart by themselves and people become more alert to life around them. Do you feel, if we are open, this is another question, if we are open, are we more or less parable to others' teaching? You know, are we because of this manipulation that I talked about before, are we more or less? Are we more or less secure from it, or are we more or less parable to be manipulated? If you get my point, are we more open to manipulation if we are open to beliefs, or are we less open to manipulations if we believe ourselves to believe? Do you get my point? But intelligence is incapable of believing anything, but has the potential. Intelligence is incapable of believing anything, yes, but has the potential to know everything. But admit they do not know. So when we go beyond intelligence, or when we just let intelligence be, what is intelligence then? Because I've understood it as we distinguish, or we put, like, we see IQ as one part of one kind of intelligence, and EQ being the emotional query. What does it stand for? I don't even know. Something else. And it's interesting. It's really, truly interesting. And all in all, we can, you can discuss forever and ever, and I love discussing, but all in all, we are just us. But maybe discussing it will lead us further into the path that we are on our lives. And we really can't do. Thank you so much for following Crazy Go to Hell. Thank you so much. Really can't do anything else than just being us. This is also a belief that is quite interesting. Belief or knowledge, depending on how you see it. But this of I had a spiritual tutor, a very short period of time, who taught us, this teaching of everything being, there's a reason for everything because we made a contract before we ascended to Earth. Ascended, is that the right word? Sorry, I'm so tired. I'm so sorry. But before we because I talked about this before, I took it as a teaching of how we all souls came together, were born the same way at the same time, and then some of us decided to go down to Earth, and some of us decided to stay up in the higher knowledge, as I would say that she described it as. And then when we go down to Earth, we sign a contract on every life we're about to live and exactly what will happen. And these contracts can actually be found in libraries around the globe, where you can extract 2 chapters, I think it is, of your book, of your life. I can't remember what it's called now, but it is on a palm leaf. And you can read it, and you have it there, and it shocks a lot of people when it gets the actual result. So people sometimes, that is a teaching, that everything has a reason, and therefore it doesn't really matter what we do, because we have already signed a contract on we will do it, so therefore we do it. It's interesting. Or if we feel, well, there's a reason for everything, but we still have a choice, because that is how I like to look at it, because I'm not the fortune teller. I am psychic, yes, but my visions on what will happen in the future, why I choose to work in the present, is because whatever happens in the future is still your choice. You can go there if it resonates with you, and that is part. I I sometimes feel like sometimes we come to these what was it called, junction, yeah. Sometimes it really feels, for me at least, I can feel like, all right, either I am going to do this or I'm going to do that, and that will result in something else than this. And it really feels, I can feel it in my whole body. And that is interesting if it actually is a road junction, if I actually can choose the other path, or if it is just a reminder of, yeah. Now pay attention where you are going, because you will always go this path, because it is the only path. It's interesting to discuss. Um, if you can't discern between intellect and intelligence, then it's a limiting factor. You know what I find the most interesting about all of this? Ah, you have never heard of a spiritual master talk about a contract? Okay, that's interesting. There's actually a teaching that many light workers follow, because I've heard of it many times after leaving that, or after taking another path than that instructor or that master or spiritual master, as you say. They're actually a teaching, so you could look into it, because it's really interesting. It's one way of saying it, and that you can actually, ask to be given 2 chapters, I think it is, of one of your lives, or you could use 2 chapters in your contract, so to say. So if you want to know something about this life, or your past life, or the life that is to follow, to come, or whatever, it is rather interesting. It's one way of looking at it. Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining us. We are not interested right now in getting help to find followers. We are very new on Twitch, and we have a community on Facebook. It is quite vast, so we will just be us. Yeah, my moderator just told me to talk to them, but still, if there are a person behind the bots, hi. Thank you for joining. And if there are persons seeing what the bot is, doing, or if it is indeed a person, then hi, welcome. I pass no judgment, you know. But DMT Jackson, you haven't heard of a spiritual master talk about contract. It's interesting, and many people do, so you can check it out. I'm not sure what it's called. It has a beautiful name. A very specific name that I should know of, but I have forgotten as of now. I have actually I could check it out, because I have it right here in my desk, what it's called. But you can see for yourself. I can't really remember now. I would like to just sit here with you guys. If you don't want me to go check, because like I said, I do have it here in my desk somewhere, so I could try to find it, or I could try to find it for tomorrow, maybe, if I'll be back tomorrow, or next stream. We'll see what you feel. DMT Jackson, I'm gonna read this out loud again. Everyone have a personal guru. Guru is someone who dispels your darkness. I explored and channel my energies with yogic practices. What matters is how you explore the inner nature when you become a seeker. I love these words, I love these terms that you're using, and it is one part of it, definitely. And I think it's beautiful that you found your path. the way you describe a guru for me, because it dispels your darkness, it's almost like I've heard recently people talk about soulmates, meaning we have several soulmates that are supposed to teach us something, you know? Because if you ask me, honestly, what I believe in, and when you say everyone has a guru, yes, of course. But somehow, whoever teaches us, whatever they teach, I believe they work as a mirror. So when I work, I try to channel myself as a mirror. And whatever you feel, whatever reaction you get, whatever emotion that comes up, whatever knowledge you get from someone else, I believe all comes from you. Because we're all connected. So, to be honest, I believe ourselves to be our own guru. But yes, it is beautiful when we can take help from someone else. And it is beautiful. So, DMT Jackson, thank you so much for being here and to sharing your experience. Me personally, I would love finding someone when I to work with or to learn from. When I started out, me and my fiance founded this company, and I developed this method which we talk to people around, well, in Sweden and in England, and we tried to see, does anyone recognize what we are talking about? And we went a little bit online as well, but no one really recognized it. No matter if we talk to someone who are dwelled in therapies or in practices for therapeutical practices, or someone working with spirits in the spiritual work, no one really resonated in what I told you, or what I said that I did. And I really wanted to find someone who had more or other experience in what I do. What path I found myself on. But then I realized, oh, so Q means darkness and Ru means dispelling darkness. Thank you. That was a good lesson. Thank you so much for telling us that. I didn't actually know that. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. But to dispel darkness, how do we do that? Because I would like to accept the darkness. Not inviting it, but accepting it as being there by existence. I also often talk about when we try to stop spitting on our problems and taking them in hand and seeing them as part of what we are or what we have been through, and seeing the beauty in it. What was I talking about? Yes, so when we started, I really wanted to find someone who could teach me. And then I realized, because I found no one, because no one resonated with what I could understand, or had a resemblance in what I did or understood. Sorry, I'm so tired. But no one really had heard of it before. That's what I'm looking for to say. And then when I started taking clients, I realized, you teach me. We teach each other. I learn something from everyone that I meet. And I am so grateful for every situation. Whether it feels bad or whether it feels good, it is just part of our lives. And I'm so grateful for it. Sorry, I was thinking if I was going to change the music or not, but I think I'll let it be. But thank you so much for teaching us of Guru. So DMT Jackson, how do you, if I may ask, what do you think is dispelling darkness? How do you think you go do that? I'm sorry we can't take links, unfortunately, on stream. I do apologize for that. Then I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. Maybe you can try to write it again. I don't know what happened. Maybe there's a reason for it. I don't know. You could try again if you feel like it. But anyway, I am so grateful for you sharing your experiences, and being here with me as I sit here sweating. I'm sorry for that. I think you guys can resonate. It is a heat wave, isn't it? I'm just gonna check the time. Yeah. Okay. So thank you. Yeah, stay cool. I channeled energy before. I think it was on Facebook. I do mornings on Facebook. If you would like to join, we have the link down below. But I stream on Facebook in the mornings. And hi guys, welcome. And I got this energy coming through who were working with, or who was being very active up in the Rocky Mountains, and climbing mountains, and bicycle and on foot, and they had come up with a way of I really wanted to know more about this. I hope maybe that person will write a book, or come out with it. But they had a way of making sure that they stayed chill while doing this. I have some ice boxes, or whatever it was that they placed on their bodies. It was really interesting. So I do hope that that person could resonate and then tell us what they do, because I think it was really, really interesting. The heat wave truly is, like you said, it truly is real. So yeah, be careful. When I was out on the break, I saw a woman running past me, in workout outfit, working out, jogging, and I thought that looked like a heat stroke. But yeah. Sorry, I don't know what is going on in chat. So hi guys. The fetus, hi. Welcome. So yes, if our moderator is still on, you could. There is a command. There is a command where you can write !who. Sorry, I am so tired in the heat wave today. The seance is a way I work with intuition, with telepathy, with oh yeah, there it is. I work with intuition, telepathy, with yes. Yeah, okay. So I can tell you guys what it is that we do. So first off, I work as an intuitive counselor. So I work with intuition, with telepathy, with astral communication, as I call it, where I take with the communication of people or souls that have passed. And also then with telepathy with people who are still here, who might have a message for us. And I work with psychic reading, reading from the universal libraries of stored information. If this is too much for you, you can check out the information below, and you can look up past streams and introductory videos and so on. You can find our content library. Yes, I am a medium, yes, but I am not a, I have no diploma, so to say. I have created a new form of, or a way, a method for me to be working. But yes, I would call myself a medium, though officially I am an intuitive counselor. So yes. Uh, I work with that it is so beautiful. Yes, well, I work with live clients as well. So what I do is I have created this method in where I work with your body, your soul, your mind, and whether there is, like I said, on the astral plane as well, but not only. I start and I focus on you. So I see what is going on with you. I use telepathy to see how you are feeling, what is going on, what the thoughts are, depending on who you are and what you need. And then I transmit the information through the universal libraries to help you see your situation in a different light, or see what you're experiencing from a different perspective. Thank you, Flanked Emperor. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a thrill. And you know, have fun now and believe in yourself. Yes, the Universal Library, sure. So I've spoken a lot about this. So if anyone feels this is being if I've said this before, sorry, I am so tired. But if you're feeling this is being repetitive and I've said it before, do let me know. But yes, so so hi guys, welcome. Just hang on. So, you want me to talk about the Universal Library? So, I believe that we are all connected through one source of energy. And since we're all connected, all information that gathers, being our memories, our experiences, will be gathered and stored in the same library. All of the information. So I work with 3 libraries. I work with my own, where I have my memories, my experiences. I work with a communal library that I have with my telepathic community, where we share our experiences, or where we store them, I should say. We do use a lot of integrity. We have integrity, and we have rules for which door to open and not. So don't worry about that when I work with clients. They will not take part of that. It is for another video, and I talked about it before, but yes. And then I have the Universal Library, where all the information is stored from everywhere. And then you could say that I also work with the 4th library, being the client's library, so to say. So, so yes, it is information that is stored and transmitted via frequencies, energy frequencies, that it is stored in these libraries, and I then, with my guides, gather and transmit the information that is to be given to the client. Is that case? I am psychic. I got a question if I can see in the future. I am psychic, but I am no fortune teller. Meaning when I work, I prefer to do so in the present. Because whatever happens in the future, I am a strong believer in that. I can see what will happen, but it is still your path to take. And it is still your decision. So I prefer to work in the present. But if it is something that is very important and specific for you, that really needs to be transmitted to you, then I will give that information. We went it together. Oh, that is very cute of you, that videos. I am engaged, so probably not, but thank you so much for joining, and I hope that I can give you something else. So information. whatever information that is to be given to you in the moment so that you can look at your situation from a different perspective. It depends entirely of who you are and what you need to hear in the moment. Before the break, I had actually first time happening, but we had a person in chat who asked for a reading, and what I was told by my guides, because I work very close to my guides, with my guides, they told me simply to transfer energy, and we had this beautiful energy transference about release. And then I didn't read much into what was actually going on. I just sent the energy, and that is one source of information. That is one form of information. Simply, some people need to just be seen, just to be heard. Some people wish to hear from someone else what they are experiencing. That could give a lot. Some people want to talk themselves and just be listened to. And we're all human. We all want our different things. And via my guides, I provide the information that my guide asked me to provide. So it could be anything, really, depending on who you are. Usually it's about telling you in your situation to acknowledge your situation, but from a third point of view. So when I started out, it was very important for me to what I said I did, because I usually work face to face with my clients. What I said was that you will have the ability to come to me and not having to, because if you come to me with something that you experience this being a problem that you would like to talk about, but you don't really know how to put it, because this experience, whatever it is, you're a little bit unsure on how I will perceive it as a fellow human. So therefore I said you can come to me, and I will have worked with my guides to already know what it is that you want to talk to me about. So you don't have to go through that process of feeling how will she react, and we will take the experience as it is and start there, because whatever it is human, or it is just us, no matter if you consider yourself human or not. It is just what it is. And so therefore we can start there. And then you can come to me, I said before also, if you don't know you don't no clue what you want to talk about, you just want to try it out. Some people do. Then I go in your body, I see what is going on, if there is something there that could that some information could help dissolve. It is not medical, that is very important for me to say, and I cannot give medical advice, but I give feelings, and you resonate as it suits you. And so then I go through the body and see if there's anything there. I go through the mind, see if there's anything there, and I go up and check if there's any information from someone who passed or someone who is still there, whatever it can be, depending on who you are. But it goes fast. When I work with my clients face to face, I usually do so because we are so new. I've had around 80 consultations, but because we are such a new company, we do this on different events, and then I have 15 minutes to work with a client. When I work in my whole consultations, I like to use 90 minutes, 1.5 hours, to really go through and see that all is okay. I do the same thing in 15 minutes, so it goes fast. And so therefore I can't really tell you how it works, how I am giving the information. I simply work with my guides, and that is how I do it. I'm gonna check chat now. Do I do this online? It is new for me. This is the second stream on Twitch, and it is, what can it be, the 5th stream online. Like I said, I usually do so face to face, but my guides, they said they wanted a way for me to communicate outside of Sweden, where I am, and to reach more people. So I landed a community in my lap, all of a sudden, there was a community of 3,000 followers on Facebook. All of a sudden, I don't know where it came from. All of a sudden, I'm a part of this warm and beautiful community, and I thought, I gotta do something with it. So I started streaming because I had there was no way for me to be able to, because I love interacting with each and everyone, on a direct level. But because there were so many people trying to get a hold of me and contact me every day, all day, um, I thought, okay, so let's start streaming. Let's see for a way to hang out. And then my guides asked me also to work this way. So, as I said, it is completely new, but yes, I work like this right now. I do. And it is beautiful, and it is beautiful experiences that we are experiencing. Like I said just before the break a couple of hours ago, we had this whole new experience with direct energy transmission that was so beautiful. So yes, this is how I work. In here on the international parts of our community. Ashley Jones. One time I saw something in real life that looked like a place from a dream I had. Can you tell me what was going on there? Oh, I'm sorry about the links again. Our moderator is not with us anymore. Oh, that sounded so sad, but no, he's taking the bus to come and get me. Because he works, he has another job. So he's not with us anymore. So I'm sorry. Oh, I'm not with us on this stream anymore. So I'm sorry for this with the mod. Yes. I'm sorry for that. We'll find a way around it, guys, in our community. Maybe we'll find a way. But yes, so one time I saw something in real life that looked like a place from a dream I had. Can you tell me what was going on there? I can't really tell you what is going on. I only know it happens, and it happens a lot. And I think that is beautiful. Like I said, there are teachings out there. Oh, you are still here. Okay. Yeah, apologies. It is Streamlabs. It is doing a good work, but sometimes it's going away too good work. Maybe. I'm sorry. Try to put it in some other way if possible. But yes, dreaming about something that we then see. Was it that? Yes. I had, like I said, I had a spiritual teacher once who thought of us all having a contract where before we went down to earth, we signed a contract on how every life we live will look. This is one way of explaining it. And she said when deja vu happens, as you could call this, it is a way of showing you that you're on the right path in life. It's what she believed, and I think it's beautiful, you know. But yes, I would probably explain it in that way, and in that way that we are all connected once again. Every energy is connected. No, I don't know. I am not reading you as of the moment. I'm just saying what she said, what she believed in. And maybe, but it is still the path that you are on, you know? And on this path, you are questioning the path that you're on. So there is a learning for you to be had there, right? If you would like, I can see if there is any information for you, if you feel comfortable with it. Would you like that? Sorry, I'm just gonna. There you go. Okay, then I won't. Then it's up to you. It's okay. No worries. If you would feel you would like a private session with me, you have all the information down below. You can book a full consultation of 1.5 hours with me, with during non-video or video call. It is for €75, or you can donate as much as you feel like, €1 and up, and I will give you a private session via a private chat or video non-video call, depending on how you feel. It is all done there. If you want to give it a try, you are welcome to. And if you feel no, this is not for me at the moment, then thank you for simply being here and to experience it with us. You are welcome to be here, so thank you. But like I said, you can give a small donation, €1 and up, and I will always get back with a private session or book a full consultation. It is all down below, or just be here. And also, if you would like to come back, I'm thinking of streaming every day this week. And if you feel like, okay, maybe I could try it now, then write it in chat and I'll be here. If I'm here. I still feel a little bit rough under the weather, so, but when I'm streaming, I'm here for you guys. But a general, as you talked about, Ashley Jones, as you talk about, like I said, you are still questioning the path, and questioning your path is on your path. But yeah, if you feel it's not for you, don't worry about it. To feel like, I don't really concur, like you said, or this is not really, I don't believe in this. It is so important. To get off the path, it's not about getting off the path. It's about seeing it from a different perspective. And like I said, if you feel open for it, I am here for you. So just feel in your heart when the time is right. If I'm right, maybe someone else is. Maybe you feel like you want to explore or to see this from someone else's eyes. Follow your heart, I believe in you. And as I said, if you feel I am the right source for the information to be given, I'm here. But yes, I work with trying to have people see the situation from a different perspective, rather than changing the situation. But, well, we do change the situation if we see it from a different perspective. So getting off the path or seeing it as a new path. That's how we look at it. Why do kids have a lot more scary dreams than adults? Actually, as I said, I don't know the answer to it. We can't really know. But, and I'm not sure it's always this case, but I have an interesting theory. Because I was taught, when I read psychology, I didn't finish it, but when I read psychology, I was taught that children have a very open mind. And when we are around the age of 6 or 7, the sorry, the music is very loud. I'm just gonna... The logic part starts to kick in. No, I couldn't change the music. Okay, sorry, it will be like that. Our logic starts to kick in, and we start to reflect on our lives on a more logical level. But before the age of 6, we are more open to energies and to spiritual beings. And many children talks about seeing energies, and many children talks about hearing voices and all of this, which I believe is there because I believe in energies. And I believe it's a common part. But when you say they have scarier dreams, I would guess that they're not, it is a little bit, what do we do with this? Because when we talk to the adults, or we have understood that the adults don't really see it this way, so how are we supposed to reflect on it? And also we have a vivid imagination as children. so scary in the way that we don't really know how to handle it because it is a new situation for us. And as I said, by the age of 6 or 7, depending on how you look at it, and this is just one teaching, the logic starts to kick in. And we start to forget these energies, and we close ourselves down to these frequencies. So, thank you for music. Okay, it was loud in my ears. So we started to close down, and what I realized then was because I was going through trauma when I was 6 years old. Maybe I never closed down. Maybe I didn't evolve in that way, and I'm so grateful for that today. But this is not saying that we are not. Still, we are all connected, and like I said this so many times before. I'm not here to say choose me because I'm the only one who knows this. No, choose me if it feels right for you to just choose me. Well, just take my hand or walk with me for a short while. I'm just a fellow human. I consider myself to be a telepath, an empath, and just me. But it is interesting to discuss. Sorry, I'm just gonna have a coffee. So yeah, so I am so grateful for you being here, Ashley Jones, still, for you staying here, because I understand your skepticism, and it is very important. So this is what you get. This is just me. I'm just being me. In this heat wave, I'm sorry I'm sweating. And it's just me. I'm just a fellow human, and I like to share my experiences with you guys. And when I can lend a hand just to hold yours for a short while, it means so much to me. And if that means just being here, just hanging out, I'm so grateful. And I truly mean that. I'm sorry if it looks like I'm ungenuine or not genuine, but I am so tired and it is so hot today. But this is just me, guys. And I'm so grateful for the community that we've got and that we are evolving. So yes, I will check the time. Actually, guys, it is 4:30, so it is actually oh, okay, beautiful. I'm happy you could find yourself here as well. Each other, sorry. Yeah, I gave him a short reading. He's a beautiful person. Truly. It was a beautiful reading. I know what you mean. Beautiful, whatever. But yeah, it was. So, yeah. So guys, it is time for me to end there today. It is 4:30, so it is our time to go home. But thank you so much for joining me. And my opinions are aliens in Area 51, right? Oh wow, what a question. To be honest with you, I haven't really followed what is going on at all. I've been very ill. So, but with aliens, the raiding Area 51, I didn't actually know about that. You can tell me more if you like. Okay, mate. What is going on? I could look for it. Oh, thank you so much. I look like I was born either 1924 or 2003. Yeah. I'm born 1993. Oh, they're going to Area 51 to find aliens in September. Okay. Interesting. Well, I believe, like I said, every truth is a truth, and I'm open to everything. But we should also respect people's integrity, I feel like. And maybe we could do this raid in a different way, you know? We are all just people. If there are people who, well, if there are aliens there, or if they are, you know, if they don't want the area to be restricted, there is probably a reason for it. Not saying that it is a better reason than to raid it, but it is still a reason. And maybe if we communicated more as people, we could learn more, and we could find and share experiences in a more open way. What do you think? So maybe this telepathic, maybe this telepathy and this intuitional raid that we are on, maybe it is a way to make people connect. I don't know. There are lots of people joining now, but it is time for us to go, guys. I am thinking of streaming later some days because of people from other different time zones being able to join. But for you guys today, this is the end here for now. Hello, guys. So congratulations to the baby in chat. Yeah, no. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me. And take care. And for you guys who wonder what it is of before I go, this is okay, there's a lot of things going on now. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day or evening or night, depending on where you are. And I will see you probably tomorrow. I will get back. I will keep you posted. And we'll see. And on mornings, in the mornings, like I said, 9 a.m. GMT plus 2, meaning it is 4:30 p.m. right now, or 4:35 p.m. For sorry, I'm so tired. For reference, so it's GMT plus 2. So if you feel like joining me on Facebook, because I stream on Facebook in the mornings, you have the link in the description to join our community. And I will stream on my official page, meaning my personal account, which has become my kind of the official page for our company. It's not really supposed to be, but it has become. So I'm streaming on there every morning, or it is the plan for this week anyhow, but we'll see how it goes. So guys, take care, and thank you all so much for joining me, and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful day. Okay, all the love, and thank you so much. Bye for now. I will take away what happened in the stream for a long while. It was so beautiful. I just needed to say that. Take care. I'll see you. And if, like I said, if you want to get in touch with us, all the information down below. Do check it out. All the love. Bye for now. Bye bye.